Hello, everyone, and welcome to my How to Short series, where shorting Moderna is a special bonus. This is the one we've been covering in addition to Apple and NVIDIA. We're mostly focused on Apple and NVIDIA, but as in our Patreon gap and short selling page, we've been killing it with Moderna. It's been moving $5, $10, $20 in a day. That's the kind of momentum stocks you want to be in and trade. So let me help you unleash your trading instinct by giving you the guidelines of our strategy. So when we are short selling stocks, we look for stocks that are all at all-time highs, but we're not just shorting just because it needs to show signs and signals of a pivot, a trend change, and we do that by various time frames. You're going to see in all of my videos, I flip through a 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, hourly chart, 2-hour chart, daily chart. We're on all of those time frames to help us determine entries and exits and signs and signals to get into a trade. So let's jump into the chart, shall we? So here we are. We have Moderna here on the docket, and we are actually currently short since I think it was 342.50. So we are in this this on the short side, and this line has I've drawn this line has been drawn since way back when. Here, if we flip to maybe a 2-hour chart, you can see that this is a breakdown area. We tested this and failed, right? And now today we kept closing candle below. That means we weren't closing above it, we're closing below it, and that is a sign of weakness. But the trade of the day was, so the number one strategy for short selling is looking for me. And remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just showing you my strategies and my thought process behind how I pull profits from the markets on a regular basis. And this is indeed a breakdown candle. And you will see these often here. This is another one here. This is one here. And you have another breakdown candle here. And you can see you had a test of that breakdown candle high. And I think on this day, we actually entered short here. I think somewhere here. I'm going to take a look at my spreadsheet later on. We really milked this one. This was very nice. And I think we've shorted it here again on this day for this move down. And we shorted it this morning for this move down to 338. That's where we got out. And because we're not closing above this particular line here, I'm being a little greedy, and I said, hey, you know what? Let me short this thing because we're at an all-time high. So let's take a look at the daily chart. Wait, let's remove all these lines here. It's kind of noisy. On the daily chart, nope, this is 2-hour, but you can see we're at all-time highs, right? So these are areas, definitely here there is some resistance at the 350 range. We could chop around in here between 320 and 350 for some time, or this could be a double top. We can do all kinds of things, go sideways or reverse the trend, but it's just for risk management purposes. If it starts closing above 350, I am completely wrong, and I need to get the F out of there. So that's how I manage my risk. I don't put a stop loss. I keep an eye on it, and if I see 5-minute, 15-minute candle closes, 1-hour candle close above that price, 350, I'm out. I just go in. If it's 352, 355, if the price is 360, if the price is 350.50, I'm out after those candle closes, right? As a sign that, or warning that you are wrong. You need to be humble. We are wrong sometimes in the market. And right now we are milking this trade. So how are we managing this trade? Well, as long as we don't start closing above this 343, 344, I should say about 344. If we start closing above that, then I'm just going to get out. And this is going to be part of our lessons learned to see if it's worth doing trades in the afternoon or not. We're going to be doing them more often to see, is it profitable? Is it not? Is it just better to stick for that with that one hit wonder in the morning and then just take the rest of the day off? So if we go on a 5-minute chart, give me a second here. Let me just take a look at my spreadsheet quick. We got in at 341. and then we got out at 336. No, sorry, that's the wrong number. We got in at 346 and got out at 338 this morning. And now it's going down. I had a limit for 339, but I'm going to let this thing run. So, I'm jumping from trade to trade here. So let's get back to the first trade this morning. We got in at 446. I think it was like roughly right around here. And risk management, well, this is the breakdown candle. So we start closing candles above here, right? 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour candle close. Then I want to get out. And I just go in manually and I just exit my position because I know I am wrong. But we didn't. We had some follow through. And I actually put a limiter for 330. I was like, 2 plus 6, $8. Yeah, $8 move, 30 shares, $240. I was happy with that. I got out. And it literally took 5, 10, 15 minutes. $240 in 15 minutes is a nice day's pay. Not going to complain about that. And now we're in again in this trade, and we can just peter out here. We will see. We're going to follow this closely. If it just turns around, it just turns around, and it's going to just be part of our lessons learned. And that is, if you're a Patreon member, you get access to our lessons learned, our gap and trading fundamentals. You get the step-by-step process of how I do this, and you have the written notes there for you, and it also supports me, so it's definitely appreciated. So thank you for tuning in on this special MRNA short that is part of our Patreon gap and short trading suggestions that we have on our Patreon. So thanks again. See you tomorrow.